Hola, en esta lección vamos a hablar de gustar y algunas actividades con jugar en el tiempo presente. Before watching this video, you might watch the previous videos on gustar. First, let's learn some new terms. Keep in mind that jugar is to play because the R on the end of verbs usually means to. Jugar al voleibol. Jugar al béisbol. Jugar al tenis. Jugar videojuegos. Jugar al fútbol. Jugar al fútbol americano. Jugar al básquetbol. Jugar al golf. Jugar a las damas. Jugar al ajedrez. Jugar a las cartas. Now, I'm going to give you some sentences in Spanish talking about people liking to play different things. I want you to figure out which sentences mention sports. Pause the video if you need more time, and check the word bank below this video if you aren't sure about a word. No me gusta jugar al fútbol americano. A Carlos y a Diego les gusta jugar al fútbol. ¿No te gusta jugar al voleibol? A mí me gusta jugar a las cartas. ¿A usted le gusta jugar al golf? A Paco y a Ignacio les gusta jugar a las damas. A Raquel y a Cecilia les gusta jugar al béisbol. A Guillermo le gusta jugar videojuegos. A Marcos le gusta jugar al fútbol americano con sus amigos. A Liliana y a mí nos gusta jugar al ajedrez. ¿A ustedes les gusta jugar al básquetbol? Muy bien. You should have come up with 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, y 11. Now let's look at those sentences again. Did you notice that we didn't just talk about me or you? So we have all sorts of different forms. Interesting. Can you figure out which form describes who likes? I'll give you a hint. Don't look at gusta itself, but what comes before it. You should have gotten me gusta, te gusta, le gusta, nos gusta, les gusta. Doesn't this look a little different from all the other verbs that we've been talking about? What happens is that gustar more literally translates to please or to be pleasing to. As a result, gusta means it pleases or it is pleasing. To talk about who something is pleasing to, well, that's where the first part comes in. Me is to me, so me gusta is to me it is pleasing, or it is pleasing to me, or I like. Te, to you, le, to him, to her, or to you, formal. Nos, to us, les, to them, or to you all. To emphasize gustar or clarify, we'll use a plus a person. A mí me gusta. A ti te gusta. A él le gusta. A ella le gusta. A usted le gusta. O a and a person le gusta. A nosotros nos gusta. A nosotras nos gusta. A person y a mí nos gusta, or a people y a mí nos gusta. A ellos les gusta, a ellas les gusta, a ustedes les gusta, a people les gusta. Notice that gusta doesn't change based on who likes something. If you remember from the previous video on gustar y frutas, gustar changes if there is more than one object that is liked. Me gusta la manzana would be I like the apple, a specific apple. Me gustan las manzanas. I like the apples, specific apples, or I like apples in general. But notice that when we have more than one apple, we have to say gustan because we're really saying the apples are pleasing to me. But if I wanted to say you like the apple, or you like the apples, I just change the me to te. ¿Te gusta la manzana? ¿Te gustan las manzanas? Or if I wanted to say Mateo likes the apple, or Mateo likes apples, a Mateo le gusta la manzana, a Mateo le gustan las manzanas. Notice that there is an a before Mateo when using gustar. A lot of people get confused since this is different from English. Remember that we're really just saying to Mateo is pleasing the apple, or to Mateo are pleasing the apples. Also notice that a Mateo is not needed. It's only used to emphasize or clarify, while le is needed. If I wanted to say Jimena likes the apple, or Jimena likes the apples, a Jimena le gusta la manzana, a Jimena le gustan las manzanas. If I wanted to say we like the apple, or we like the apples, nos gusta la manzana, nos gustan las manzanas. If I wanted to say David and Mariana like the apple, or David and Mariana like apples, a David y a Mariana is optional. Les gusta la manzana, les gustan las manzanas. Or if I wanted to say you all like the apple, or you all like apples, a ustedes is optional and only needed to clarify or to emphasize. Les gusta la manzana, o les gustan las manzanas. Now, how about you match the sentence to the correct English translation or translations? Pause the video if you need more time and check the word bank if you aren't sure about a word. Me gustan las fresas. I like strawberries. Nos gusta ir al cine los fines de semana. We like to go to the movies on the weekends. A Carmen le gusta cuando llueve. Carmen likes when it rains. A las muchachas no les gusta jugar al ajedrez. The girls don't like playing chess. ¿Te gustan las películas de comedia? Do you like funny movies? ¿A quién no le gusta jugar videojuegos? Who doesn't like playing video games? Me gustan las camisas chistosas y diferentes. Es obvio, ¿no? I like funny and different shirts. ¿Les gustan las verduras? In this case, all three could be translations because we didn't clarify with who we were talking about. No nos gusta jugar al fútbol americano. We don't like to play football. Pero ¿por qué te gusta él? But why do you like him? Literally, why is he pleasing to you? Or, why do you like him? Uno más. Me gustas mucho porque eres muy amable. I like you a lot because you're nice would be the English translation, or the direct translation would also work. You're really pleasing to me because you're nice. Notice that we can technically change gustar to the normal AR endings to talk about who is pleasing to someone else. Gusto, I'm pleasing. Gustas, you're pleasing. Gusta, he's pleasing. She's pleasing. You're pleasing formally. Gustamos, we are pleasing. Gustan, they're pleasing, or you all are pleasing. But then we'd use the me, te, le, nos, les in front to tell us who they're pleasing to. Keep in mind this is used more in the romantic sense a lot of times. Por ejemplo, me gustas mucho. You are pleasing to me a lot. That is, I like you a lot. A Laura le gusta Julián. Julián is pleasing to Laura. Laura likes Julián. How about one more thing? I'll give you a sentence with gustar and I want you to figure out if it's correcto o incorrecto. If it's incorrecto, see if you can fix it using all of your new understanding of how gustar works. Pause the video if you need more time and check below this video for help on changing gustar as well as a word bank. A Guillermo no les gusta las hamburguesas con queso. Incorrecto. A Guillermo no le gustan las hamburguesas con queso. No me gusta cuando hace mucho calor. Correcto. A Juan y a María nos gusta jugar al básquetbol en el parque. Incorrecto. A Juan y a María les gusta jugar al básquetbol en el parque. ¿A usted te gusta cortar el pasto? Incorrecto. ¿A usted le gusta cortar el pasto? Oh, ¿te gusta cortar el pasto? Notice that the first one would be more formal, the second one would be familiar and formal. A Oscar le gustan mucho las chicas rubias. Correcto. Nos gusta ir al parque de diversiones. Correcto. Nos gusta, vamos a la piscina. Incorrecto. When a verb comes directly after gustar, we don't change the second verb. It should be nos gusta ir a la piscina. We like to go to the pool. ¿Ustedes le gustan jugar al voleibol? Incorrecto. ¿A ustedes les gusta jugar al voleibol? This is how people might try to use gustar, but remember it's backwards. We're really saying, is playing volleyball pleasing to you all? Uno más. A su bicicleta le gusta mucho Pedro. Es posible, pero yo pienso que es incorrecto. What's it saying? It says that to his bicycle, Pedro is very pleasing. That is, his bicycle likes Pedro. It might make more sense to say, a Pedro le gusta mucho su bicicleta. Muy bien. Es todo para esta lección. I hope you found it helpful in understanding the verb gustar. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments about this video. Feel free to practice your own sentences with gustar in the comments section below. Gracias y nos vemos.